This thing that we are baptizing Gor Kava is a step in the right direction. I know I'll come back to make some official comments about it, but I just want to make it to our people, the Gor Mahia fans. This is not only for the playing unit. This is also for you as a fan. This is also for you as a father or mother, your family, and even imagine your mother and father could also benefit out of this. I only know of Madara United, who actually have some sort of insurance cover from an insurance company. But I don't remember, or I don't know if it's got the full effect that Gor Kava has come up with. Why am I saying so? Even as they get the support they get from the insurance company, I'm seriously in doubt if at all it amounts to what we have just crafted in Gor Mahia Kava, where even the fans, their families, are taken care of. The other point is that we'll be able to reach out to larger Gor Mahia fan base all over the country, and sorry, it's supposed to be country, and then we will also get to bring the secondary guys. You know, we talk about secondary, we're talking about the fans, their families. All of them should be sharing in this cover. Then we say through Tentacle, the process will be easy, flawless, making sure that the Gor fraternity enjoys peace of mind every day, anywhere with Gor Kava. Actually, if you go out there to support Gor Mahia, because I know these guys travel a lot, if God is playing in Mumias, they'll be there. If God is playing anywhere, even in Meru, they'll be there. So we want them to travel and go cheer up the team without so much, this baggage of what if something happens? What if maybe the unimaginable thing happens? So when you go out supporting Gor Mahia, please, you'll be supporting Gor Mahia and knowing so well that with you, you have Gor Kava that will be covering you and protecting you all the way. Gor Mahia, everybody knows what Gor Mahia is. I think at that level, many guys just know Gor Mahia because they see these guys they are full of energy. Sometimes they're branded like they're people who are very aggressive. But the name Gor Mahia is a mysterious name from Luo Nyanza, somewhere in South Nyanza, in Ndiwa, in Kanyamua. Gor Mahia was a mysterious guy, and that's the way this team behaves. Now, ukisikia wanaimba ati wanapiga mateam, Gor Mahia actually used to win battles, the mysterious guy. So he was a leader in the Luo community, and that name is rich in history as far as what Gor Mahia, the person, and that kind of spirit is. So I believe all of you know, or will get to know exactly what Gor Mahia Football Club is all about. And everybody knows, from 1968, February 17th, this club was launched, and formerly it was Luo Union. Those guys who are there know what Luo Union is, and then later it became to be Reunion. Those people who are old enough can know. I got this one from the archives of Gor Mahia. There was a Luo Union. After Gor Mahia was formed in 1966, then there was Gor Mahia, and the splinter group became not Luo Union anymore, but Reunion. Reunion actually went to relegation and disappeared in the 80s, I'm told. And Gor Mahia, just like I've told you, is so mysterious. Even when people are thinking, it remains afloat. When you don't expect Gor Mahia to perform, they perform. There was a time Gor Mahia was playing and we only had, a pay bill number somewhere, ile ya kuchanga, tafadhali tupatini kitu. Yet they kept on winning and winning titles upon titles. So that is the mystery that surrounds Gor Mahia as a club and the name that is also bestowed upon it. Then we used to say, however, now Gor Mahia is the only team in Kenya that has won the Kenya Premier League. It's supposed to be 16 times. 3 weeks ago, Gor Mahia again added another title on top of the 15, and I think they deserve a clap on that. And not only just winning in style, because they like doing their things in style. They won in style by nearly 23 points. Number 2 was 23 points behind Gor Mahia. So I don't know whether that's a competition or not. So somebody actually was doing some kind of funny expression that Gor Mahia needs to look for another league to play in because we don't have our peers in Kenya. We either look for La Liga, we go to Bundesliga, or play Barcelona. I think there we can get a real challenge. Mpaka Everton. Yeah, actually, the only team in East and Central Africa that have played Everton, which is an English Premier League team. All of you know that this year it happened. Nikweli. So I think this club actually is everything that you want to imagine in terms of success. Then looking down there, we get being the most successful team in East Africa in terms of continental football. The team has the biggest fan base across the country. Who doubts that? Who does that? I don't even think there's a politician in Kenya who has the support that Gor Mahia has. So let's leave that for that. Then we say this has been the original of the high. I'll be reading on behalf of my CEO, and then we'll be reacting on what I've just read in less than 3 minutes. So please. I have this speech, and let me read it. Whatever is contained inside here, you will hear for yourselves. The Managing Director, Liberty Life Assurance, CEO, Gor Mahia, Chairman, Gor Mahia Football Club, the executive, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are gathered here to witness a special moment where insurance meets sports. And in this very specific nature, it's football. This is a pioneer initiative that will change the management of sports in a give and take plan where you enjoy sports, contribute to its development, while your future and your loved one is protected in this very insurance plan. Insurance penetration in Kenya and Africa as a whole is quite low, despite the region being most affected by many risks. This may be attributed to a combination of factors, including lack of access to adequate knowledge and information. Out of a population of 43 million Kenyans, only 2.75% are insured. This makes Kenya's insurance penetration almost 3 times low compared to the global average of 6.28%. Indeed, this is a huge concern, not only for the insurance practitioners on one hand and the public, in bracket consumers, but even the government, which should actually spearhead the awareness campaigns under relevant structures like it has done with NHIF. In view of the above concerns, simple, innovative insurance plans must continuously be developed, and those that are progressive should be improved. It is for this reason that Tentacle Communication Limited, Liberty Life Assurance Kenya Limited, and Gor Mahia Football Club have partnered to come up with Gor Cover Plan. Gor Mahia Football Club is the most decorated and successful club in Kenya, after winning their 16th Kenya Premier League title just 3 weeks ago. This club has made international success for Kenya as the only football club in the country to have won international title. The prestigious Mandela Cup, which is Africa Champions League tournament, and then other numerous titles. It also boasts of loyal, massive fan base compared only to Yanga FC or Simba in the region, but it remains most successful of them. Let me talk about the partners. Gor Cover Plan is an initiative that has brought together a special partnership amongst The 3 players, Tentacle Communication Limited, Liberty Life Assurance Limited, and Gor Mahia Football Club. All the above mentioned players are in this initiative to pioneer a unique engagement in the insurance industry where sports is blended with risk protection for the club and fans to make it more audacious, predictable, and safe for the players, technical bench, and the fans, just as it's happening in major leagues in the English Premier League, which is the EPL, the Spanish League, which is the La Liga, the German League, which is the Bundesliga, the French League, which is Ligue 1, and then we have the Italian League, which is also Serie A, and even the South African Premier League. Tentacle Communication is a company that has interest in media and communication. The company has its headquarters right here in Nairobi and regional offices in Kisumu. Tentacle has had prior partnership with Gor Mahia even as we launch Gor Mahia Cover Plan here today, where one of its brands, Dala FM, supports Gor Mahia Youth FC. Liberty Assurance Kenya Limited is a life insurance provider that has been providing relevant products to Kenyans for the last half a century. In Kenya, the company has assets under management in excess of 24 billion Kenya shillings. While in Africa, Liberty Life has a geographical reach in 18 countries in Africa with over 5.07 trillion assets under management. Gor Mahia Football Club, just as mentioned earlier, is the most successful club in East Africa, boasting of titles upon titles domestically and regionally. The club was founded in 1968 and will be celebrating its 50th anniversary next year. The fan base is eccentric and extravagant, full of style and unrivaled fellowship, just like you've seen from these fans who have attended this function. Gor Cover Plan. Gor Cover Plan is an insurance plan designed to protect the team, the technical bench, the executive committee, and the larger fan base by lifting off their shoulders the burden to fundraise when the unfortunate occurrence of deaths visit upon them or their families. This plan is here to make you, this plan is here to make you have that peace of mind and focus purely on giving your loved ones decent send-off. It also empowers you to control your destiny and that of your loved ones with destiny. Gor Cover Plan affordability and flexibility is coined to demystify insurance cover plans that have always been projected as expensive and bothersome. For 800 shillings per annum, you can be sure that you are protected well, while your friends, family members can be guaranteed that you will never be a problem in the event of a misfortune. It is said that being a Gor Mahia member or fan is a lifestyle. It is our strong belief that Gor Mahia Cover Plan will surely complete this expression as it makes your life just that. In conclusion, we intend to involve Gor Mahia structures, the branches, to ensure that this plan goes out to benefit the people and the club. Gor Mahia Football Club will receive a percentage on the premiums paid for this cover, thereby adding to the much needed financial support the club needs. To the club, the executive committee, fans, and their family members, we want to assure you that this plan will be executed professionally and in a timely manner so that we also add to the Kogalo lifestyle and bask in the success of Gor Mahia Football Club. Finally, as we launch this plan, We wish to congratulate Gor Mahia FC on being crowned 2017 Kenya Premier League champions and wish you well as we prepare for the continental competition, that's the African Champions League, that kicks off in mid-January. Happy Gor Cover Plan, happy Christmas, and a prosperous 2018.
The Managing Director of Liberty Life, the CEO of Tentacle Communications, the Gor Mahia family. Goroe, Ugaloe, Ugaloe. Yes, thank you. I'll speak in 3 languages, but very fast. First, I'm happy to be here. Ambrose Rachier is my name. I'm very sleepy. Just coming from Ghana this morning, just about 3 hours old in the country. I went for some WHO conference, but I thank God I'm back to be able to honor this important occasion. I will say very, very few things. First is that this is a very timely and innovative initiative. Timely, innovative initiative. Timely in the sense that we actually have no cover of any sort anywhere for either the team, the technical bench, or even for our fans. We do not have it. We are exposed as one can be. Therefore, the thought of it is great. The second thing I want to say is that this presentation has been made to us as an executive of Gor Mahia, and it is something that we have approved of. This is something we have cleared as Gor Mahia. Let nobody tell you they don't know about it. It is something that we have been persuaded that this is the best thing, and we have authorized this launch. We have authorized this partnership. It is fully sanctioned. That is number 2 that I want to say. Number 3, I would just appeal to Tentacle and Liberty to please market it extensively. Have it marketed extensively. These are good, they're going to be good insureds. They're going to be very, very good insureds. So please do the marketing extensively, and as one of us suggested, use some of us, not just employ. Don't employ us, just use some of us in terms of agency, in terms of personnel. The branches are very, very effective in Gor Mahia to propagate anything you want to propagate. So if you can get it marketed, launched. In the marketing, not that I'm any expert in marketing at all, but let us simplify, let us make a catchword phrase. Let us just say you pay so much and you get so much. Most people will understand it in that way. If you try to go to explain it into some technical language, you will lose it. So I know our people, just as Makosa and Keshmbarare said, the other side is that they might just take it without even asking any questions. So the questions they were asking maybe is for enjoyment, but these people will ensure once you've told them it is a good thing, and I'm sure they are convinced. So all you need to do is, for example, let me know if I pay so much, how much do I pay to get a cover of 100,000, and how much do I pay to get a cover of 50,000? Then the other questions, they will actually ask you when they are completing the forms. The very sad thing for me is that I have hit the age beyond which I can be sure I would have been the very first person to insure, but I am told from looking at these things that if you have hit 70, then you do not qualify. Maybe you might want to add the chairman 1 more year to be able to become a member of the Liberty. The last thing that I want to say is that we've had an insurance company before, I will not mention for purposes of confidentiality, but they let us down. when it came to making payments, they reneged. So let us have claims met when due. Of course, the claims that cannot be honored will be rejected in the usual insurance practice. But let us have a reputation where people feel that they were not cheated. They feel that what they were told today is what is going to happen. We were told sometimes by an insurer that when our players get injured, they will go and get admitted, or they'll meet both admission, inpatient and outpatient payments. But alas, it never happened, and they fizzled into thin air. So let's have a partnership that is mutually inclusive, that is mutually beneficial to all of us. That is all I would want to say, and assure you that we will be very, very valuable partners in this partnership. Adhumdu Lugu Sabum Kiswahili. Why do you look at Kiswahili? Okay, Kiswahili is Kokaloye. Maini and Marwa Wasir Gimo Chakreni. Lolwe Marwa Dala Bene Marwa. Maini liberty. Wakauru liberty kaka Marwa Mando Gibende Gineni Ok en Kendu Moro Mayom Yom. Awinjo ngama wacho ni gimodariyo. Maini ringes. Maini en kend maduong' motimre kawuono ni to wanyis jogi ni wan kodgi, ok ni gini ma gikonyowa to wan ok wakonygi. Ohala ji igwonyo ng'eye to bende gwonyo ng'eye. Koro nyaka wakaw gini, ok en pesa mang'eny. Ok en pesa mang'eny, to kendo pesa mwadhi chulo no ng'eni kogalo bende choko yudo kendo bathe. Team chen mango moro, jo insurance mango moro, jo tenda kuro nongo gimo matin na mar tudo mar timarus makoro timre kawuono ni. Iye kode. Baba kamano. Preu kamano Nyasaye mondo
Amoso ujogo. Achiwo maber. Kendo abro medo wacho kod dholuo bang'e mathin. But let me just start by appreciating God. Indeed, this is one club that for me I've known all my life and I've loved all my life. And it has been a very successful club. As we've seen, winning 16 league titles is no mean feat. If we could just clap for Gor Mahia. And it will be obviously remiss of us not to appreciate the kind of work that the chairman and his team continues to do for this club, because under the able leadership of Bwana Ambrose, this club has grown to greater heights every year, and we can appreciate Bwana Chairman as well, Makofi. So I just wanted to mention that this is a beautiful partnership which is emerging here. Indeed, we've had problems of funeral expenses. We know that dying people will die. There's a saying that death is human right. So people will continue to die, and we must grapple with that fact. But as we continue to die, in order for us not to spend the meager resources that we have in sending people off, it is so important that we get such covers. So how timely and how nice it is for us to come together in this partnership, which offers very affordable, indeed very, very cheap cover you cannot get elsewhere. This is specially arranged for Gor Mahia and the fraternity. It is specially arranged for you. It is cheap, and you could be with a better company. Liberty is a strong company, and I know Bwana Chairman has mentioned about the issues of paying claims. You will not have that problem here, I can assure you. If we say we are paying within 48 hours, once you've presented us with the documents, we will pay. And we will make it very simple for us or for you to submit those documents. The network that we have established together with Tentacle will make it very easy for people to submit those documents or whatever is required. Because sometimes I know insurers are always accused of the small print. They are always accused of now being difficult. The moment you want to claim is the moment now they put on a defense. Kwa nini hujaleta hii na hii na hii na hii? Liberty, ladies and gentlemen, is not like that. So you could be with a better company. And this beautiful partnership with Tentacle, you know, literally, what Tentacle means is that it is spread all over the place. You know, like octopus. It is there, it is there, it is there. That will make it so beautiful because it is in Mombasa. We have fan base in Mombasa. We have fan base in Kayole. We have fan base in Kawangware, in Kisumu, in Mumias, and all over the country. So to make it effective, such that when something should happen, in the unfortunate demise of somebody who is covered, at that point of need, you are able to reach us very, very easily. We mentioned earlier that this company has been here for a while, and it is indeed celebrating its 54th anniversary in this country. We are also part of a wider group that I feel you should know about. We operate in 18 countries all over Africa. The figures were mentioned, some trillions. Here we have customer base of about 50,000 individual customers, but we also have groups. And by the way, Bwana Chairman, being 70, don't worry about that. We have a cover for you. For many of our products, the maximum age is 75. Entry age is 75. So I'm sure we can put something together for you so that you're also covered. So what I want to assure you, and with Tentacle and with this partnership, if we are not active in promoting it, it may not work. So I think the branch representatives, Tentacle, Liberty, whatever it is that we need to do, you know, you can start something small, but to give it the momentum and to make it work, we all must be active, and we all must put in the necessary effort and the necessary resources. And on our part as Liberty, we are able and willing to play our role. And as I was discussing with Bwana Sam, Tentacle is equally able and willing to play its role, particularly in promoting this, either through Dala Radio or through whatever media. But it is important that we promote this. Insurance, particularly life insurance, is called an intangible product. The reason why it is intangible, you don't see it until something happens. So what indeed we are selling you is a promise. It's just air. You can't see it. So it's not like going to buy Gor loaf of bread from a supermarket, or buying milk or whatever, or buying airtime, you get it. So this one I'm just telling you, if something happens, yeah, I'll pay you something. And the question we often get is, how about if something doesn't happen? Do you mean I just pay this money over and over and over? But the thing is, things do happen. This is the real situation. Things do happen. But if you are a member of Gor Fund and you are covered, if that thing should happen, or if your family is covered, if that thing should happen, then we are here for you. We are protecting you. You are covered. And if you have the 2 wives, I don't know if we can extend to 3 wives. Can we? Helen? Oh, yeah. You don't want to go beyond 2 because life is also expensive. Yeah? So I just want to say that with those few remarks, I am very grateful for Tentacle and Gor Mahia and all the branch representatives who are here for coming together and putting together this beautiful partnership, and let it grow so that our fans and our families can be covered, and the executives, the secretariat, everybody can be covered, so that when something happens, you are now not running helter-skelter to Garden Square and wherever else and asking people to assist you. People can come and commiserate with you because you are bereaved, but you are not desperate. It is that desperation that we don't want. So, jogora mosu ukendo. Amedo manasiro wach ma jakomo wacho kaendi. Ni watem wakonyre uru, gini ok nyal dhi nyime, to mak mana ka waduto wabiro mwasiro gini e yo motegno. So wan kanyakla, une kambi maber saidi, wadwa ni mondo wachop kata migao moro mwanyalo bedo kama koro wanyalo konyo kata mana the club itself gi sponsorship. Kagini otiyo maber, an kaka jatend kambi ni onge gima mona monda dhi ir board monda asel negi wach ni endi, nikech ka nyiso gi figures manyiso kaka gino osebedo kadhi, kaka gino osebedo ka succeed, o ginyal tamore mondo mi wakonyre uru in a way of sponsoring the club. Omiyo siruru gini matek kabisa, mana kaka jakomo osewachonwa. Gima nokgo agoyo nwero kamano maduong'.
Goroe. I'm the Samo Chola. I'm sure many of you know me. I'm very informal, so I don't like reading speeches. That's why I delegated to my PA to do it. So I'm very happy that today we are here. We are launching Gor Cover. My company is a communication company, and we also have a few media houses. You know, Vlolwe TV. We have another one called Dala FM, which support Gor. And the one thing I want to say today, other than congratulating Gor for winning the league, is that there's a friend of mine, nobody has answered his question about insurance for the team. Today I want to tell Ador, our chairman, that starting December, which is today, we'll make sure that the football team and all the technical benches are insured. So as the team prepares to go for the international matches, I want everybody to know that they are going to be insured, so that if anything happens to them, they'll be taken care of very well. Number 2, on a lighter note, I want to ask my secretary for the branch, I come from Rao branch, is that I will never contribute to another funeral, watch my funeral, because every time somebody passes away, I have to contribute 2,000 shillings. And today Liberty has given us here an opportunity whereby if you pay 2,000 shillings, you're covered for 100,000. So, Bwana Secretary, and I want to talk to all the branches. It is irrelevant for us to come for those harambes and cashiering, yeah, to remove the 2,000 shillings. Yeah, when we can ask these people to pay the 2,000 shillings so that they can get 100,000. Yeah, so I want everybody who is here, before they leave, they need to talk to Liberty Insurance here. There's also Nick, and make sure that your name, your number, your ID number, everything. You pledge your money, and then we'll tell you where to send it, so that we start this process. And if I can pay insurance for the senior team, I don't understand why you people are seated here and you cannot pay 2,000 for your own insurance. So I'd like to thank all of you. I'd like to thank all of you for coming here today. We are going to continue supporting Gor. We love Gor very much. We support Ador wherever we can, to make Gor a very international team with an international face. And hopefully next year, I hope we will even be bigger than what we are. Thank you very much. Come to the center.
I come to the center now.
So that I can give the chance of this.
Thank you. Thank you, Chair. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yeah.
Excuse me.
I go.
Okay, are we ready? Let's have the same one. Yes. That way. Okay, watch out. You are telling you. God,